Hey B1 friends, today we are going to talk about how hot things rise up. We are doing this because this week is Fire Safety Week. That means that we are going to learn about all the different ways that we can stay safe in case there's a fire. So for science today, we need a big bucket of cold water, and I dyed mine blue so that we knew it was cold. And a little container. You could use a glass, you could use a cup. I used this little bottle of hot water. All right, so it's hot water that we are going to put in here to see how hot things rise. And we are going to talk about why it's so important that we understand that. So first thing I'm going to do is take this hot water in this container and put it in my bucket. We're going to watch what happens. Do you see? Look what's happening at the top. It's turning orange. I dyed mine orange just because we represent hot with orange or red colors. And I dyed this blue because we represent cold with blues. You don't have to do it that way. You could do it whatever colors you have at home. The most important part is that the hot one actually is the one that's colored. You don't even have to color the cold container. But look at how that's rising. Look what's happening to our orange water. It's turning orange at the top. This is happening because things that are hot rise. How does this relate to Fire Safety Week? If our house was ever on fire, or we were ever in a burning building, we need to understand that the heat is going to rise up. That means if there's an upstairs, that's where the smoke is going to travel to. So if you're upstairs, you need to make sure that you get downstairs as quickly as possible. Another important thing is if you're in a room and there's smoke, the smoke is going to go up to the top first. So how could we make sure we're safe if there's smoke in the room? We can get on the ground and crawl. Get as low as possible to the ground and get yourself out of that room. Okay? Before you leave the room, you want to make sure that the door isn't hot, because if it's hot, that means the fire's right outside. All right, look at how this is rising. It's continuing to rise and fill up. Thanks for joining our fire safety science lesson. You see how it's rising up? Look, the bottom's still blue and all up here is orange because that's where all the hot water is going. Where's the hot water going? It's going up. While you're doing this with your kids, you want to make sure you're not using too hot water. That way they can feel it and they can really feel the temperature difference while they're doing this activity. Bye guys, have a great day.